Well, we have ourselves a complaint that it's actually quite common when it is levied against us as day traders and swing traders and even investors that choose to use technical analysis within our decision-making process. But complaints in all actuality are a good thing. When you approach them with the right attitude, that attitude being, hey, you know what? Maybe this, complaint has some validity. Maybe this complaint will point out to me that I'm doing something stupid, I'm wasting my time, I'm doing something that's kind of irrational. So complaints, I think, should be welcomed. I think that is a good thing and a good way to really just kind of go through life is, hey, you got a complaint? I'm not gonna say or promise you that I'll agree with it, but tell me what the complaint is and maybe I'm missing something here. But in this situation, this complaint, while I understand where it's coming from, is sort of missing some things here. And as technical traders, and especially if you're new, I want to make sure that if somebody levies this at you, you're not like, wait a second, that's true, because it is true, but I don't want you to then default to, I guess I'm wasting my time, or I guess I should do something else. I want to offer you up a good, solid rebuttal on why you're actually doing what you are. So what is this complaint? Let's go through it. It comes from a comment I got on StockTwits. So let's take it one comment at a time. This person says, no one knows what is going to happen, chart or no.
Correct.
Now this part, to give credit where credit's due, is completely accurate. 100%. If you're new to the channel, then you're going to start to, and assuming you continue to watch, you're going to start to hear quite a bit. Hey, there's no such thing as a guarantee. There's no holy grail, because at the core, nobody knows what's going to happen next. Even an insider doesn't know what's going to happen next. Now you could say that they have a high likelihood, but the reason why even an insider is, at best can get up to 99% is because, well, nobody knows for sure how the market is going to take any news. So there's no disagreement here. That's a fair point. No one knows what's happening next, but that applies to anybody in the market. Explain how these charts do anything more than just show what happened. So there it is. The classic, why do you use charts? All they are telling you is stuff that already happened. All they're telling you is the past history. All they're telling you is old information. All they're telling you is things that are no longer relevant because, well, they already happened. It's in the past. Like anybody can look back and be like, oh yeah, okay, that's what the price has been doing. And this would apply to stocks, Forex, futures, crypto, anything. Just looking in the past. That's a complaint. Maybe you've never heard it, or maybe you've heard it a million times, but some people look at us technical traders as a bunch of clowns because all they're doing is using these things that just tell them the past history. And again, that is true. But where you got to push back is this person does not seem to think there's any value with using past history. So that's the actual problem here that is being glossed over. That's the point of contention. Yes, we are using past history. You can't argue about that. But is there value in past history? That's, like I said, that's the crux of the complaint. And let me just kind of walk you through something. And I'm going to just give you kind of my thinking. And my challenge to you is, can you figure out why I'm thinking of doing what I am? So here we are looking at a technical chart. And yes, fair enough, looking in this direction, that is stuff that's already happened. That's the past history. That's the old information, however you want to frame the critique. That is what it is. But like I said, I want to just walk you through something and then tell you what I would be planning to do. So as I look through, I have this red line. And the question becomes, okay, well, what's going on at this red line? Well, you can see the price came down here. Didn't hit exactly, but very close. Stayed above it, very close, stayed above it. Right there, hit it. Went up, came back down. You can see, hit it, went back up. Came back down, hit it, went back up. And then you can see right here, came back down, went back up. So I'm thinking in the future, in the, now going this way, I'm thinking if the price goes down to that red line, I'm thinking of buying there. So is that totally crazy? Or is that something that you'd say?
Logical.
And I don't mean to insult anyone's intelligence, but I assume you noticed that, whenever the price got down by that red line, it went back up. Now, let me be very clear. Does that mean that for sure, guaranteed, without doubt, in the future, if the price were to go down there, it's going to go back up? No, that's not the claim. The claim is it at least rational? Is there at least some sort of edge that seems to be there? Some sort of situation that where you have more of, you seem to have some probabilities in your favor that, if you're able to buy there, it's going to go back up. Well, you would be able to say, yeah, I do have an edge and I do have some probabilities that it's going to go back up. We're like, okay, well, based on what? Good question. Fair question. for you to make the claim, I feel good about this because of good probabilities. It seems as though I have a great chance based on what would be the critique that would be more than valid. And how would we answer that? Well, look at all these times in the past. Look what's already happened many times before. And therefore, again, no guarantees, but it's plausible. It's reasonable to think that it could bounce from there. So yes, we as technical traders, we are using past history. We are looking at things that have already happened, but there can be value in past history. You can find patterns of behavior in past history, right? There is value there. Yes, it's already happened, but if your definition of the only thing that has value is a crystal ball that's got to be able to tell the future, well, then I have some oceanfront property in Iowa I would love to sell you at a really good price. Because yeah, obviously those things just don't exist. So yes, there is going to be, in my opinion at least, good quality value, not in the form of guarantees, but in the form of finding likely situations, finding situations that seem more likely to happen than not. Or just say simply, you know what, the odds are in your favor. To find situations where the odds are not guaranteed, but at least in your favor. And then just because I can't help myself, this person is unfortunately, yeah, unless these top 10 picks are a signal to your subscribers to go short after the run.
Come on.
And really there's no relevance to showing that part other than the fact of I thought the conspiracy theories on StockTwits had kind of gone away, that I'm not running some sort of like secret hedge fund and these top 10 videos are like my signal to the group to go and short. I thought those things had kind of passed away by now, but I guess not. They are still out there. So this person was definitely right in some things. We are using the past. No one knows the future for sure. But I can say given that's me, that no, they're definitely not a signal to the group. If I wanted the group to short, I would just type in the Discord chat room, hey, let's all go short this. There's really no need to send signals, but yeah, tinfoil, I guess, is still out there. But like I said, it has no relevance to this other than I found it kind of comical. So I hope this helps. So I hope if you've ever had that levied against you, you're like, yeah, wait a second. No, there is value in the past because it can help us gain an edge by pointing out, situations where it seems as though odds would be in your favor based on the past behavior of whatever you're looking at. So if you have any questions like that, as always, leave those down below. And if you're looking for a super easy way to support the channel, if you appreciate the content, please hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And also dropping a like really does help out. So thanks for watching. Yeah, use the past history. There's value in it.
First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.